we play all over the place. The majority of our shows are in the basically 9 upper Midwest states.
Sometimes I just show up and get in the van and don't know where I'm going.
Quite a few miles, quite a few beautiful places, quite a few small, fun bars, quite a few big, large clubs.
It's nice to come out and just see what different places are about, and then you're on to the next one. So, yeah.
I don't know if it's really difficult to put a stamp on it because there's a lot of rock involved in it. There's some country, a little bit of southern rock, some pop. I mean, it's a good thing not to be able to put a stamp on the genre.
It's kind of been all over the map. Before I joined, there was a ton of country music. When I joined, a little less.
A couple of weeks ago, it was like pretty kind of country rock and sometimes almost like pop country. And then we would have all out rock songs too. But especially after the past 2 shows with like the new setup and the new show, it's definitely been more like blues orientated and also rock, like classic rock orientated, and so even some new rock in there. Always like keeping the country favorites, of course. And
music can be whatever you want to make it, and I'd like to tap into that. You know, it's kind of a Pandora's box to do, but hey, that's why it's an adventure. The plan was to practice and come out the gate swinging, just see what the heck we can do with what we got. I know we've done the work, we've done the homework, done the footwork, I guess, and we're as ready as we were gonna get. And it was like time to start a new adventure.
This week was like our go week, so we were rehearsing a lot up into like this point for probably 3 weeks or a month.
A lot of time working on these songs, and then it's been a stressful month for me because it's just getting all this music in my head. And
rehearsed Monday through Thursday, and then our gigs were Friday, Saturday, so it was a busy week.
We played in Thief River Falls on Friday, Sundance Dining, which is a new-ish venue from what I understand. Or it's a venue that's been around for a while that just started having bands or having bands again. And then we played Park Rapids Zorbas last night. Rob's a great dude. They treat us real well.
Hey, 1, 2, mic check. Hey, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
I was really nervous. I was super nervous. I haven't been nervous in like 8 years for a show, and I just learning all this new music in a short amount of time was stressful, but it was worth it because it was fun. And there's my car alarm going off.
This weekend was probably the first time that I was nervous in a while because, like I said, I wanted to fool everybody, make it seem like we haven't been practicing for, putting together 3.5 hours of new music in the last like 3.5 weeks.
I was a little anxious, just a little nervous starting off. After the first night, after Friday night, last night was great.
Just kind of like solidifying as a group, I think, was the biggest challenge. Not that anybody's hard to work with, because all these guys are like top notch, but just like to make it sound like we've been playing together for 15 years when we've only been rehearsing for a month is, going back to like coming out swinging,
Putting a whole new set together is tough. Learning a whole new set is almost easier than putting one together because you have to figure out the show that we do, the 3.5 hours straight. You have to have it like cohesive and flow in a way that flows. We
want to sound like we've been the old group and we've been playing together for years, but we have to do it in a month's time. So I'd probably say that, but I think it all worked out in the end. So
I had a couple of wild stories from traveling with the band. We traveled about 10 miles outside of town. I almost killed everybody in the van and trailer. So there's that one.
The first time he drove our van and trailer, he managed to spin it out of control on a freeway. We ended up pointed the wrong direction, and that was pretty good. Also involving Eric, there was the time that he broke his ankle on a trampoline.
And there's Eric laying there just laughing his ass off. And his foot is just on the wrong way. Like, oh no, oh no.
He ended up with 10 screws and a plate in his ankle. So that was a good one.
We got to spend a few days in Spearfish, and he got to have a memory created. Terrible memory. Oh, it was awful. Felt so damn bad, but we're on the other side of it now, and he's got a metal plate in his foot. And he's going to be a security problem at every airport. He's going to set off the beepers.
Hey everybody, we're 32 Below out of Fargo. We're ready to rock your faces off. How you doing? Me too. That's how I feel. This is exciting. You guys are amazing. Thanks for coming out tonight. Thanks for Rob and Zobus and all the bar staff here for having us back.
We have a show. We're going to have many shows. If we're going to play country music, we're going to be awesome at country music. If we're going to play rock and roll, we're going to be good at rock and roll. I just want to create music with some buddies. See where the heck we end up.
I know Tyler has a vision, and he's pretty much mapped out a vision, and so I'm just gonna follow him and do the best I can, because I know what it's like to be a band leader for the past 10 years, and now being behind somebody else with a vision, and can't wait to execute it with him.
I want to be the best we can be at whatever we're gonna do.
Plan on kicking some butt at Zorbas. Park Rapids.
Zoltan.
Yes. Throwback. Oh my goodness. That's fantastic. Now we're gonna set up and party rock the house at Zorbas and Park Rapids. It's been a musical journey. It's been stress and fun and work and the best job I could imagine.
Oh, I love it. It's a lot of fun, a lot of traveling. We get to play a lot of interesting places. The guys are all real cool, so we have a good time.
Oh, it's been great. You know, a lot of hard work and hard work ethic I like, pushing me to become a better musician.
It's great because we get to play music for a living, and it's great we get to play music for a living and write and record music and stuff like that.
But everything playing-wise, gigging-wise, traveling-wise, you couldn't ask for really a better situation. So I'm really fortunate.
Because the plan was to see where this adventure is going to like take off, and I kind of have an idea of where it's going to go now. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope you guys get home safe. We're 32 Below out of Fargo. Keep on rocking. Be safe, everybody. You guys are great. Thank you.